on a major announcement by Judge Lina Hidalgo. She's expected to announce new COVID-19 vaccine initiative amid the uptick in coronavirus numbers. She's expected to speak and take the podium here. She is stepped up now, so hopefully she'll be speaking in just a moment. Let's try to listen in.
From our Harris Health System, and Congressman Green, of course, whose district we're in, and Dr. Janina White, local health authority with Harris County Public Health. I'll start my remarks. We'll hear from Dr. Porsa, then from Congressman Green, and we'll take any questions. First, I want to thank the Congressman, of course, for his continued support. Thank you, Congressman. Thank you for joining us, and every member of our congressional delegation. Congresswoman Garcia, Congresswoman Fletcher, Congresswoman Jackson Lee, I know her office is represented here today. And Dr. Porsa, thank you to you and your staff. You guys are working around the clock, and you haven't stopped for, at this point, well past a year, heading into 2 years soon. So. With this pandemic. So I want to thank you for all your efforts. And of course, Dr. White, thank you for joining us. Look, the numbers are looking bad. We're staring down a crisis that is about as dangerous as it's been throughout the length of this pandemic. The Delta variant continues to spread like wildfire throughout Harris County. It is straining our hospital systems, is hospitalizing a record number of children, including those without underlying conditions. And it's harming our unvaccinated population in almost all cases. Just today, we learned that there are more coronavirus patients hospitalized in the greater Houston region than at any previous point in the pandemic. Our public hospitals are strained to their breaking point, and Dr. Porsa will talk more about that. The consequences of this emergency are all the more tragic when we remember that there's a vaccine that is safe and effective and widely available. Harris County residents are losing their lives who don't have to, and families are suffering who don't have to suffer. When it comes to putting vaccines in people's arms, we're going big. We're going deep into communities. We're going door to door. We have a paid media campaign. We have a scholarship program for students who get the vaccine. We're taking walk-ins at all our sites. We're going to every corner of the community imaginable. And today we're adding yet another tool to our arsenal to encourage the community to protect not just themselves, not just those around them from the virus, but everybody in this county who may need a hospital bed, and anybody in this county who may be affected by variants getting worse and worse as we allow the virus to spread. And so we're announcing that starting today, anyone who gets their first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine from Harris County Public Health will receive $100. No strings attached. It's free. It's easy. No insurance is required. And here's how you do it. We have 10 sites any given day throughout Harris County. You find a site near you at readyharris.org or at 832-927-8787. Our NRG Park site continues to operate. You can see which vaccines are being offered at each site. And every site has both one-dose vaccines available as well as two-dose vaccines available. Remember, if you're between the ages of 12 and 15, you're only eligible for the Pfizer vaccine. You can pre-register at readyharris.org or at 832-927-8787. You choose a location, choose a date. That's the way to skip the line. But of course, if you're not a planner, you can just show up. You can just show up, you can walk up, you can drive up. And, just keep in mind we're going to prioritize the folks who pre-register. As always, we're offering free transportation to folks who don't have a car. We're making it as easy as possible. There's really no excuse. This is important. The program extends through August 31st, so don't wait. Go get your vaccine today, claim your $100, and help us keep the community safe. All you have to do is come to one of the Harris County Public Health vaccination sites from today, right now, folks that are getting their vaccine right now are getting their $100. Come by before August 31st, get your vaccine at a Harris County Public Health site and receive $100 in the form of a cash card or a virtual cash card that you can spend anywhere. This is also about supporting small businesses right here in Harris County. As of May 2021, according to research done at Harvard University, small business revenue was down 37.9%. The number of small businesses open was down 35.8% compared to January 2020. Last week, we approved a $30 million grant program for the smallest small businesses, for the most vulnerable small businesses, and those are funds a business can use to pay rent, mortgage, workers, whatever they need. But they need our business too. And so I want to encourage anybody who gets vaccinated to consider spending their $100 on local businesses. They need a boost. So let's help everybody out with this. Think about your favorite neighborhood restaurant. Think about your favorite boutique shop as you're shopping for back to school. Help out your community. Look, this is about more than protecting ourselves. This is about protecting those who look after us. I'm here with Dr. Porson. He's representing dozens and hundreds of healthcare personnel throughout our county who have been working incredibly hard since March of 2020. They are tired. Their families are tired. They deserve us stepping up. They don't deserve people going to the hospital simply because they didn't want to get a vaccine, when it's been shown safe and effective, and we now have a $100 incentive program. And so let's have their back. Let's do our part. There's no excuse. We have the power to put this crisis to rest within 2 to 4 weeks if each person who does not have the vaccine steps up right now. We need to close the gap in the vaccinated in Harris County. This is achievable. We can absolutely do this. Over 65% of the eligible population has at least one shot. What are you waiting for? This is in your hands. So come do your part as a member of this community. I'll repeat in Spanish briefly. Primero darle las gracias al Dr. Porza, que está aquí representando tantos.
Okay, we have been listening to Judge Lina Hidalgo there at Energy Park. She is talking about a new COVID-19 vaccine incentives. And so starting today, she says anyone who gets the first dose of the COVID vaccine at a Harris County Public Health site will get $100, no questions asked. She says it's free, it's easy. Just call one of the sites. You can go to readyharris.gov, or you can call for an appointment at this number, 832-927-8787. You have until August 31st if you are interested in doing this.